Wall Street ended mostly higher on Monday, with the S&P 500 gaining about 0.33% and the Nasdaq rising about 0.7, while the blue-chip Dow fell marginally. The record closing highs for the S&P and Nasdaq come despite the U.S. government shutdown extending through its 6th day. Chip stocks took the lead after AMD said it would supply AI chips to OpenAI in a deal that could generate tens of billions of dollars in yearly revenue and would allow the ChatGPT creator to buy a stake of up to 10% in the chipmaker. Shares of AMD surged nearly 24% after announcing the partnership. Kevin Mon, President and Chief Investment Officer with Hennion & Walsh Asset Management, says the deal is a sign the AI space remains a great place to invest, but he recommends investors look beyond the semiconductor stocks.
Well, the government remains shut down and the market remains unconcerned with the government being shut down. And perhaps historically, there's a precedent for sharing that view, as historically markets have performed relatively well when the government has shut down. And in this case, I do think there is reason to have that optimism. Historically, the average length of a government shutdown has been 8 days. The median length has been around 4 days. And the longest respective shutdown took place, ironically enough, during the first Trump administration, when Democrats and Republicans were going back and forth about funding the border wall between U.S. and Mexico. That shutdown lasted 35 days. Why is that number important? Well, from October 1st, if you take it out 35 days, that brings us to the next Federal Reserve meeting, which is scheduled to take place between October 28th and October 29th. Now, I don't know if this particular shutdown will last that long, but if it does, I think that all but assures another interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve of 25 basis points. We learned that OpenAI is actually going to take a 10% stake in AMD, reaching a massive chips agreement between the two entities. And this once again confirms my belief that the AI revolution is indeed alive and well.
Other stocks on the move included Tesla, which climbed nearly 5.5%, as the electric car maker teased an event scheduled for Tuesday on social media platform X over the weekend. And shares of Starbucks fell 5% after TD Cowen cut its price target on the stock, citing a weakening labor market affecting Generation Z.